Hello YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Star Ocean 4 The Last Hope, and today we're going to be engaging in a very effective farming situation that's going to allow us to very quickly build up a whole bunch of skill points for us to improve our abilities. And it's the first real farming spot of the game, and as always with farming in JRPGs, the more you want to put into this is going to determine how much exactly you're going to get out of it. So this is technically purely optional, but I do recommend you spend at least half an hour or so grinding here, but as much as possible really, because it's really going to help set you up throughout the course of the game. So what we're going to be doing is farming not experience, but skill points. So these are the points we use to boost our skills on our characters, and in particular we're going to be collecting the party skill points that you can see I have 53 of at the moment. So how do we do this? Well, what we want to do is build up our bonus board with green tiles, and the reason we want to do that is for every green tile we have, still getting this silly lag. I really need to sort out this software. I thought I'd fixed it because I updated to the latest version, but we'll see how we get on. As I was saying, you need to be able to build your green tiles up, because every one you get, it gives you an extra skill point at the end of the battle. So if you have a bonus board of 14 green tiles, that's 14 skill points you're getting every single fight. Okay, so how do you get a green tile? Well, you have to get an enemy ambush, which means that you need to engage two enemies on the field that are right next to each other. And this save point here, right next to the cave that we came out of at the end of the last episode, is literally the perfect location. What you want to do is save your game, and then we're going to ambush or get ambushed by these two enemies here. And the good thing about this particular farming location is you can see that little green dot over to the side. That's a healing point, and we can actually heal up, save here, and just farm to our heart's content. Now you do have to get the enemies quite close to get an ambush, but a bit of practice, you'll get that done in no time at all, just like that. So what's going to happen is we're going to go through the battle as normal here, and it's very important that you don't get critical striked by the enemies, because that has a chance of breaking your bonus board. So try and stay at range from them, just to be on the safe side, but especially if they go into rush mode when they're all shiny, because they have a high critical chance then of breaking your bonus board. And once you've got to the first battle, you'll get the ambush, and we got an extra green tile for the ambush. So what I do is just generally let Edge do the work. Because I was saying about not getting your bonus board broken, they can crit other characters as long as it's not your party leader. So as long as the person you're controlling doesn't get crit, you're not going to lose your bonus board. And one other thing as well, it's probably a good idea not to actually critically strike the enemy either, or you're going to get a blue tile if you kill them by doing so. One or two isn't going to matter, but you do want to fill this board up with as many green tiles as possible. And you are going to get some decent experience as well. Even though we're not going for the blue tiles, it's still going to be a bit of a bonus. Now you can save your game, but if you load it you are going to lose your green tiles, but you can save and heal no problem. So let's go over now to the healing save point. Just show you that again on the map. It's actually not that far. It looks further on the map than it really is. Try and avoid these other enemies, we don't need them. And you literally just run through it like that, and then we can go back. Make sure I'm going the right way, yep. And there's our save crystal, so we can go ahead and save, just in case, you know, anything does happen, we get killed or whatever. Even though we'll lose our green tiles if we load, we won't lose the skill points we've collected. And literally all you have to do is go in and out of the cave, and that will reset the enemies in order for you to go for the next ambush. So just try and get them close together, and I've almost got my board filled up. I also have leveled up Edge's Rising Blade ability, so that he can go ahead and do a little bit more damage. Since we're building up our skill points anyway, we're going to want to max everything out. Hopefully we got those close enough as well. Just, as I say, be careful to avoid those critical strikes in both directions really, so that you don't lose your bonus board, and so that you don't get blue tiles on it either. Ah, messed the ambush up. Still, it doesn't matter too much, I'm getting 13 skill points per. But you do want to avoid the ambushes once you've maxed out your green board, because otherwise you're going to be doubling the length of battle for the same amount of skill points, which isn't what you want. So it took me about 20 minutes, but I've managed to max out my bonus board. And don't forget to keep using that healing point. Whoa, you do not want to get hit. Since even though the enemies have a low crit chance when they're not in rush mode, it's still not, in my opinion, worth the effort. Oh my goodness me. That's me, that is just talking too much and not concentrating on what I'm doing. There we go, so we've got a nice maxed out bonus board. So what we want to do is basically go in and out of the cave and do all of the encounters around the entrance or the exit to the cave, depending on which way you look at it. But we're going to do them as encounters that aren't ambushes, so that we're getting a quick 14 skill points every time we do it. So we're just going to run into the cave here, run back out, and the first enemy is here. It's the new enemy. And we're going to get 14 skill points for taking care of these.
Come on, now's our chance.
And since we're already farming, just keep building up boosting your skills as you go. There's no need to farm all your points then spend them. Power your team up as you go to make things quicker. And just be careful not to lose that bonus board.
I was just getting warmed up.
So there we go, a nice 14 skill points, quick and easy. And you can just stay here as long as you want, but just remember that once you load your save game, you are going to have to build the bonus board up again. So you are better off just making sure that you're going to be able to spend an hour or so before you put them to good use once you have built them. It's pointless, you know, spending 20 minutes getting 14 green tiles if you're only going to be able to spend 5 minutes farming for skill points afterwards. So I'll go ahead and save and do a little bit more farming. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you, really. I've managed to build up 11,000 full. I've been doing it for about an hour in total, and that includes building up the bonus board and also a whole bunch of party skill points, as well as the fact that I've already maxed out Rising Blade and Sonic Thorn, which I recommend you do as well. But I also recommend you max out harvesting for Remy. So we'll go ahead and do that. And that's going to just bring you more items when we do harvesting. It doesn't increase the quality of the items that we harvest from the harvest points, but it does go ahead and give us more of them, so we'll max them out quicker. But yeah, just max out all your points, and by all means, start maxing out Smithery as well. I still need to get a few more. But hey, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, don't forget to leave a like. And I have also got to level 7 as well in terms of experience, though. We could get higher than that if we want to max out the bonus board with blue tiles instead of green. I'll leave that up. Right, I really need to look at this stupid recording software because it just bugged out on me again. Hopefully I'll have this fixed properly for the next episode. I'm going to take the capture card out of my computer and clean it up and resocket it. Maybe that'll help, because I've tried different software now and it's still doing the same thing. But yeah, as I was saying, this is a good grinding spot. Lots of experience, lots of skill points to farm. You've got the save crystal, the cave for resets, and the healing point as well. Everything you need. Alright then folks, well if this video has helped you, don't forget to leave a like and come back next time and we'll continue on farming through the story. Not farming, but making our way through the story of Star Ocean 4. See you then.